Welcome to your February 2020 reading, general, for the month. As you can see, I've already laid you guys cards out. Remember that if the messages do not resonate, don't freak out. Just remember to check your sun, moon, signs, what have you, rising sign. This is for rising Libra. Okay, we're going to get stuck in. Okay. So right off the bat, I feel like for a lot of you guys, there's a lot of love stuff going on in the month of February, and I'm going to touch on that. I want to just kind of direct my attention to a little bit more about what's going on over here. I feel like with this Eight of Cups, I feel like some of you have been on a bit of a, I don't even know if I want to put it as like a soul journey or a spiritual journey, so much as just realizing a lot of sort of hard-home truths about situations, circumstances, people that you do and don't want in your life. I feel like a lot of you guys have been doing a lot of soul searching, surrounding yourself. It's that saying where you always see people going on about surrounding yourself with positive people, surrounding yourself around people who are beneficial and influential to getting you in a direction that is much more positive. And I feel like for a lot of you guys, this is resonating in, you've really been looking into what that means, and implementing that in a very structured, focused manner. That you really, that's something directly that a lot of you guys have been paying attention to. The people that you surround yourself with, the situations that you find yourself in, the activities that you participate in, how it is that you expand on your hobbies. And I feel like for those of you that have been doing that work, you're very, I want to say stubborn in that. You've made your mind up about exactly what you do and don't want, who you do and don't want to surround yourself with and be involved with, whether it's friends, whether it's family for some of you, love interests. You have a firm foundation for what it is that you do want, what it is that you don't want. You've done that work, you've realised this throughout 2019, and in February you really begin to implement that. I feel like you're in a good space with this. I feel like you've done a lot of clearing out, you've decluttered the people that you needed to declutter, and know that you're going to be moving into February and throughout February and throughout to 2020 with a with that kind of lockdown. Some of you, that may be a little bit of a conscious process, and then for others I feel like it is a little bit more of a subconscious process. You may not even realise that that's the work that you've been doing. Somebody, okay, we've got a bit of a battle, uphill slog. I feel like there's going to be something to overcome in February for some of you. I feel like you make a decision, you put your foot down, maybe there's some harsh words shared through here, and then towards the end of February they want to reach out to you, they want to reconnect, and you have just decided that you've had a bar of it. And I'm being led to connect this to the lovey stuff a little bit. There's a situation here, I feel like you're the female and the other person is the male, so this is a female that this situation is directly relating to, and I want to say to you, the connections aren't working because you're not going in there with a mindset of, not that you don't have a positive mindset, but it's like you're looking for the wrong things. It seems to be that finances are your focus, and they're looking to you in the same way, I feel. And I feel like it's almost like in different levels, you're both kind of looking at what you can get from the situation, and that's never going to work out, and you know it's not going to work out. And I feel like there's a backwards and forwards with this person, but I think that you've had it out with them, you've made your mind up, and that's it, you're done with it, you're over it. And that's a good thing, but I want you to lead forward. There's a message to lead forward, and not look at the connections, and this is specifically for a female Libra. Not look at connections in terms of financial gain, or if we get together we'll be in a better financial position, you know. I'm not saying that you're shallow, I'm not saying that that's your sole interest. I feel like you've just been through the ringer and you've lucked out in a lot of relationships, and that's kind of caused you to sort of look at love from almost like a business savvy kind of perspective, and they want you to do away with that. They want you to get a bit of the love restored, get that new love kind of sensation and excitement and feeling back, okay, because it's just the connections aren't working, and that's why the mindset needs to be readjusted. And there's a lot going on with a lot of you guys in relation to love and your crown and your third eye chakra. I feel like there's a spiritual understanding about the people that you want. Again, this is tying back to what we were talking about before. There's just a mental desire to have the right people around you, and that's a good thing. I'm getting with that. Like, it's worth waiting for. You're doing what is necessary. You're working on yourself in order to bring in somebody that's right for you, and letting go of those love situations where you were looking at love from the wrong point of view, the wrong perspective. It's not about what you can do for each other. It's not about how you can financially benefit from this connection or these connections, or vice versa. You're looking at it from a perspective of, I know what I want, I know what I don't want, and implementing that, and that's good. You will get what it is that you want if you move forward with that mindset. Okay. Just a lot of walking away, just a lot of releasing. I feel like there's somebody who you're getting frustrated with because they're just not getting it. They're not seeing the bigger picture. They're not understanding what your point that you're trying to get across. I feel like it's almost you're building your head up against a brick wall, but you're trying to help this person and they're not taking the help. This could be somebody that's under some sort of substance abuse. Maybe they're self-sabotaging. There's just something going on here, and they're not helping themselves, but they're also not allowing you to help them. I think that they're taking a lot of your advice and a lot of your influence as attacking, and it's not that way at all. So maybe, I don't know if your approach needs to be changed, but it's definitely them. Like, the issue is with them, but they're not willing and open to get the message from you. So I feel like if you're resonating with this and you're trying to help somebody and they're just not taking the help and not seeing the help, know that it's okay to pull away. Know that it's okay to back out. You know, stay watchful and stay aware, but do so from a distance. Because I also feel like this person is very much somebody who allows you to enable them to continue on the path that they're on. That's the excuse that they've come up with. I feel like they throw that at you, and I feel like that makes you feel guilty because they come at you and say, you know, you're enabling me to be in this position. It's your fault that I'm here. It's your fault that I'm still here. You know, you allow me to do this. And that's not the case. They're just using guilt to get out of you what it is that they want, whether it's mental, whether it's financial, you know, whatever it is. I feel like there's somebody sleeping on your couch that doesn't need to be there. There's a time to hand out and there's a time to pull away, and I feel like that's a big message for whoever that is resonating for. Okay. I'm also getting another love situation, but I feel like this is a love triangle, and this is involving 3 females. There's 3 females involved in this situation, but I feel like that it's like it's a love triangle, but one of the people involved isn't a love interest. It's almost like they've become so caught up in your connection, in your relationship, that they may as well be a third wheel. They may as well be a member of your relationship because of how much they've had input. I don't feel like they don't have your best interest at heart. They don't have your partner's best interest at heart. I see them going between you both, backwards and forwards. They're chatting to you, they're chatting to them. This doesn't necessarily have to resonate solely for a 3 female group or couple or what have you, or situation. That's just the message that I was getting head on. So that's for somebody specifically. And I don't think it's you, I think it's your partner that's kind of not wanting to accept the fact that this person isn't there to look out for you. It could be a relative of theirs, it could be a friend of theirs. I feel like the connection is more with them than it is with yourself, so you're a little bit, a little bit more able to see them for what it is, but you also trust your partner, and your partner's telling you there's absolutely no way, like, they wouldn't be doing that, but I just feel like whether it's you two that they're going backwards and forwards in, or they're running back to somebody else that doesn't need to know your business, they're just not doing it with whatever it is that they're doing, whatever it is that they're saying. It's not at all for your best interest or your partner, and your gut instinct is telling you this. So be mindful and aware of that one. Okay, I'm going to wrap that up for you guys. Nice, short and sweet. I hope you have a great month. I hope the messages resonate. Do remember to click the notification bell so you don't miss any upcoming videos. Much love and have a great month. Thank you.